Alright. Oh, okay, so we just had the most ridiculous fish catching story I've ever... I'm glad someone was here to see that. We're trout fishing here on Patterson Lake, and Evan was messing around with his line. We're trolling. I got my rod just sitting in the boat, just sitting like this. I said, "You fix your rod. I'm gonna get the weeds off the motor." So I hear a sound. I look, and there goes my rod into the lake. Now, the boat was still moving, so I thought I might have caught something on the bottom. So then our mission suddenly became turn back around the boat and catch my rod. We got to get my rod back. And as we're like getting prepped for that, we see a fish jump. And I said to Evan, "That fish is on my line. There's no reason for the fish to jump like that." So as we're circling around trying to figure out how we're going to find this fish, which is now attached to my rod in the lake, we see a plume of mud or weeds come up from the bottom of the lake. And I thought, maybe that's my rod digging into the bottom. So we stopped the boat right over that. Evan goes with a treble hook on a spoon, hooks into something, pulls it up, and pulls up my line. I'm like, yes, we got my rod back. Then he says, "It's moving." And we see the line is taking off. I reach for the rod comes out of the deep. I see the tip of the rod, get it in my hand, and there's still a fish on the rod. The fish is still on the line. A trout, of all things, is still with his bony mouth on the rod. So I get the rod in my hand, I start reeling, and we land the fish. I've never in my life, that is unreal. Good, that's a team effort between me and Evan. He caught my rod, I caught the fish. Unbelievable. I can't believe that just happened. So much of what just happened was crazy.